What's good, everyone? It's a Saturday in Montreal. Surprisingly, it's 9 degrees and we're in February. That's insane. I was about to say fucking February. Well, I just said it. Yeah, we're fucking February. We're at the end of the month. But yeah, it's crazy. And I made a story on Instagram to say like, yo, you have no reason not to be happy on that day. And it's, obviously I'm saying that like that. Something bad could have happened to you and it sucks. But I'm just saying, like, if you have food, you have a roof over your head, you're healthy, come on, man. Like, go take a walk or go run outside. It's beautiful. It's very nice. But yeah, like the subject for this video, it's I don't want this video to give false hope. So it's just, I'm being real here, okay? So if you've been separated from someone, whether it's an ex or a past connection that never truly unfolded, I don't want you to be like, oh, okay, so that means there's hope. It's just like, it's the reality of life and it can happen. But I don't want you at the end of this video to think like, okay, so that means me and that person might reconnect. Like, no, you should go on with your life and assume that you'll never reconnect with that person, because that is the best way to go through life. Because the moment you hold that hope, you're holding yourself back in so many ways, and people don't get that. Like, they think like, no, like, I can still move forward. Yes, you will move forward, but not as much as if you were able to completely go on with your life as if the person didn't exist anymore, which is the whole point of true no contact. That is the real no contact. Not like no contact in hope that the person is going to reach out to you one day. That's bullshit. It never works. Like, you can't do that. And that's another subject. But the subject of this video, it's when is it, and it's according to me, of course, like, I have my visions of seeing things, and I've been through so much in my life that, like, I think I can talk about this subject. And it's when it's the only time that is justified to give it another shot with a person from the past. And I'll add a bonus to that video. And the thing is, this video is more for men, because men tend to ruminate a lot. Women, they're actually very solid at moving on from a guy. But like, man, oh my God, they can stay stuck for months, for years. And sometimes even for connections that weren't even like worth it. Like, it's so, but it's also useful for women. So let's say, as a man, why would you like give another shot at a connection that didn't work in the past? Well, the first point I'm going to bring up is if you actually are the one who fumbled. And when I say you're the one who fumbled, be careful. Not because, I don't know, you cheated or like you look too much like a player, like, she didn't feel safe with you. I'm not talking about that. Like, that you definitely fumbled and the girl would be right to never want to get close to you again. I'm talking about if you're the one that fumbled in the initial stage where you over pursued, meaning you were too eager, you were desperate, and the girl got turned off and she wanted to end things. And I don't know, you went on with your life, you've evolved, and you've become more grounded, more secure. And yeah, like, somehow you two reconnect. And when she reconnects with you, she's like, oh my God, he's not the same guy at all. It almost feels like he's a total different person. Yes, in that situation, it could like potentially give an opportunity to a renewed connection between you and the person. And also, there's other factors that come into play. It's that, let's say your connection broke off, but you guys never had intimacy. It's going to be much easier to reconnect because nothing actually happened between you two physically and even emotionally. Let's say you were just too eager, but you didn't fall in love with her or whatever. And like, you were too eager to see her or whatever. And yeah, like, she decided to pull away and you guys reconnect. it's gonna be smoother. Why? Because there's no emotional charge. There's no like, yeah, but you went to go see other people. You see, you won't even think about that because she probably did go see other people. Does it mean she had intimacy with other men? Yes, maybe, or no, maybe. You don't know. You know, it's that you'll see in her behavior. You know, if she's someone that is more grounded and respects herself and will not give her body to like just a random person just because she's thirsty. So that's up to you to vet her properly. So the thing is, in those situations, yes, if you fumbled, then it is possible to reconnect on a good basis. However, if you over pursued but you guys already slept together, and you guys you guys already slept together and shit went down south, it's gonna be hard for you two to reconnect properly because there's probably gonna be some form of resentment. Unless, you've completely passed that and you're completely okay. But even there, it's like, in my opinion, it's almost like a needle in a box of hay. What are the odds that you two are really gonna reconnect? And that's where I would say that if you do reconnect because life just happens, I don't know, you go to a grocery store and you meet that same girl or whatever, then yes, like, it's good. Why not? It's an opportunity. But if it's you reaching out to her or her reaching out to you out of nowhere, it's like, I don't know, like, personally, I think it's like, be careful. Be careful because it often means that, like, maybe she tried to find something else, but it didn't work out. And then she's like, oh, but there's him that was like, it was a safe bet. And you don't want to be the person that's like a safe bet. You want someone that will truly value you and truly respect you. So if you guys went through intimacy and the person just decides to like end things and doesn't even want to like just take some space maybe or whatever, and they decide to completely end things, I'll be honest, that person was probably just not the right person for you. Because someone that truly like cares about you, they might want space and they'll tell you like, look, can I have some space and rethink things? And you have to give space. But if the woman like just decides to end things and like I said, maybe you over pursued, but it's just to say that there's probably a reason why you over pursued. It could be because your attachment issues got flared up with that person, which means that person, the way they behave, didn't make you feel good. Because I'll be honest with you, when you're still insecure, but there's a level to it. If you're too insecure, you need to work on yourself. And by the way, you always have to work on yourself. But let's say you're insecure, but you're not insanely insecure, meaning like you're evolving, okay? You're becoming more secure with yourself, but you still have some insecurities. The wrong person will make your attachment issues flare up. So what's going to happen is that you're going to have those signals that are going to just not make you feel good. And that's where maybe you're going to over pursue, or maybe you're going to under pursue, and then the connection is going to burn out. Well, there's a reason why. It's because that person wasn't a good match with you. Because I can confirm to you that as you become more secure and you meet new people or you make new friends, you will notice that the right people, they'll actually help you become more secure with yourself. And those are the people you want to keep in your life. And when you become truly secure, you reach the level of sovereignty. That's the level that I managed to reach through extensive work. What's going to happen is that when I see someone or meet someone that would normally flare up my old attachment issues, I just cut them off. I'm like, I don't have time for you. Like, my life is too good. I'm not even going to bother. Like, I see that you would just suck the energy out of me. And I don't have time to give my energy to things that are unworthy in my vision. That's how it's going to be when you become like really secure and sovereign. But even when you're insecure, you will notice, shit, this person is making me feel better and better. And that's good for you. Those are the people you want to keep around. So it's just to say that, like, yeah, pretty much if it didn't work out the first shot, most likely it's because it wasn't meant to be. So yeah, so the first big point is if you are the one who fumbled by over pursuing. The second point would be that I kind of said it already, but it's that maybe you met someone and like you guys exchange numbers or even Instagrams, but for life circumstances, you two never actually managed to meet up or get on a date, and you guys lost contact. But the initial interaction was really good. That, yes, because nothing happened. It's like there was no like actual build up or whatsoever. It's just you guys connected and things never happened because I don't know, maybe you left for vacation for a month and the other person met somebody else or whatever. And you see, like, that's completely different. That there, yes, you can definitely reconnect with the person eventually, you know. And even if it's a reach out, I think it's fine because nothing happened, so why not, you know? And the last point I'm going to bring up before the bonus is that both parties, so as much you as the other person, and that's considering the fact that there was intimacy, and I'm even talking about ex relationships. It's if both parties can actually be fully accountable for their past mistakes with proof of inner self-work. And for that to work, you must be able to be patient as hell. Meaning, it's not you two meet up and then you both say, okay, it's true, I did this wrong and I'm sorry and I want to do better. And then you do the same thing. It's yes, you both take accountability for the mistakes, but then step by step, you vet each other still. Because it's easy to say, I did this wrong, I'm sorry, and then repeat the same mistake. You need to see proof that the person can stay still, that the person actually enjoyed peace. And that's the other point that I'm going to bring to that point. It's that not only are they accountable, but they're able to live in peace. Meaning you can see that the person just wants their simple life. They just want to do what they love, spread joy, help other people out, live their purpose, and live in peace. If you two are able to do that, yes, it could be worthy to like actually explore the potential of reconnecting and seeing if you guys can actually potentially get back together. But if you go into that mode of like, oh yeah, we had a beautiful conversation, we hooked up, and then boom, like that, we're back in a relationship, you're playing lottery. You're literally playing lottery. Because even if it's been 2-3 years, 5 years, behaviors don't change like that. It needs excessive work. And honestly, for both people to have done excessive work, that's extremely rare. I'll be honest with you. Even when two people separate each other, the odds of them two actually doing a lot of self-work to become better people, doing their personal development, is very low. So already having both of them, just one of them doing the work, is very low. Having both doing the work, that's like, it's a miracle. It's a Christmas miracle. And if it happens, good. That it was meant to be. But the chances of that happening are very like low. They're slim to none. Because people don't want to change. People don't like to look at themselves in the mirror. And they don't want to like necessarily, they'll evolve through time with wisdom. But a lot of like bad patterns that have been ingrained in them since like they were like super young, it takes time for them to actually like, no, it's not even that it takes time. It's like they have to actually be self-aware and be like, yo, I need to improve this. And not a lot of people will do it. Not a lot of people will want to improve because they're lazy, you know. They're so comfortable in the way they are. So it is what it is. So they'll end up with someone that fits that laziness that they have about themselves, you know. And I'm sorry if I sound funny. It's because I had a little cold, so my nose is stuffy. So I could feel it a bit, but it's okay. But yeah, it's just to say that, yeah, that's the only way. Like, both parties have to be accountable, and at the same time, they both have to be able to live in peace. You know, and really just not look for trouble, just want an easy, simple life, and they're able to really be good on their own. Now, the bonus I'm going to say to this is, and this is kind of like to catch you people who like, will feel like, oh, so there's hope. Look, after everything I said, I think it's pretty obvious that I think it's just simpler that you just meet somebody new. You see what I'm saying? Like, yes, these things can happen. These points that I just talked about. it could potentially happen. And if it does, like I said, it was meant to be, and good for you both. But I'll be brutally honest, the route that usually happens for most people is just meet somebody new. There are so many people in this world, so many beautiful people in this world. You cannot be stuck on one person, and just slow your growth. You know, like I said, if your journey is to grow, meet people, grow, and then you end up meeting someone again that from the past and they grew as well, good for you. But if it's just you meeting somebody new and you're happy with that person, you won't care at all about the fact that, oh, I didn't end up with that other person. It's so funny because a lot of people, when they're sad, are like, oh, like, I'll never get over her, or I'll never get over him. And then they meet someone eventually and they're like, wow, I can't believe I was so hung up on that person. Yes, it was all like your attachment issues. You know, it was your brain that was stuck on. You didn't actually miss them. You just missed the comfort. You were being too needy. You were good with yourself. But when you're good with yourself, you realize that there's always somebody new that can make you feel happy and good, on top of you already being happy. That's what you got to remember. It's not someone who can make you happy. They can add to your happiness, but they cannot do that for you. It's all on you. It's your job. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you can leave a like. You can maybe talk about your own experiences in the comments if you feel comfortable. And don't forget to subscribe, like that you don't miss the future content. So I'll see you guys very soon. Take care.